Across my career, my research generally focuses on security, sustainability, and quality of communication networks. During the course of the past 1.5 decades, we have concocted many ideas. So far, I've been awarded 42 US patents and 21 foreign patents. Recently, my team has been focusing on the sustainability of communication network and various network infrastructure, edge computing, cloud computing, and the cellular networks. My research essentially are solution-driven. Oftentimes, we look into what are the cutting edge, and one example is drones. Recently, we have a project funded by NSF. We call it SawNet, essentially a flying net. The purpose there is to try to leverage the drone to provision broadband access. So it can have all kinds of applications, communication in hotspot area, such as stadiums or concerts, and even for disaster recovery. The unique feature of this project we propose to do is to mount the base station on a drone. And we also leverage free space optics, not only for communications, but also transmitting the energy to the drone so that we can sustain the drone longer in the air. Free space optics is like a laser, right? You can use laser to charge up the battery on the drones, and also for the communications. It can simultaneously transmit energy as well as transmit data. Another example of my work is facilitate internet services on high-speed train. It is very challenging for high-speed train to provide internet service because the train is moving so fast. As you're talking to the base station, you are crossing the cells too fast to provide the communications. We actually have a very innovative idea, very simple and very intuitive. Instead of one antenna, the length of the train can be conceived as the whole antenna there. By doing that, you have much better coverage. I think we have contributed a number of novel ideas. And for example, one idea is we call it ICE, I-C-E, intelligent cell breathing. Analogous to how we breathe, our lung expand and shrink. So cell breathing, essentially, we are referring to the cell of a base station of a cellular network. Intelligently managed to expand and to shrink. So depending on the amount of traffic that you want to accommodate and depending on the amount of available green energy you have, you can prolong the operation of the cellular network, and we can expand the usage of the green energy, at the same time minimize the usage of the brown energy derived from fossil fuel. So by intelligently changing the size of your cell coverage, you will build a much more efficient communication system. I was one of the first faculty members recruited by NJIT, as NJIT is transitioning from a purely teaching institution into a research university. Being a professor in US is definitely very challenging because you need to seek funding, which is very competitive, but it's also rewarding too. If you are able to establish your research program with good source of funding, you can push your research to produce more results that can be useful to the society. You are able to interact with your colleagues and then interact with your students. So over the years, I have plenty of opportunities to nurture the new generation. I'm serving as a mentor to many students. At the same time, also a learner because I really enjoy brainstorming with my student every week. We argue, we propose, we interact, and indirectly we learn a lot from each other.